Welcome to the Savvy Podcasting for Entrepreneurs podcast, a place for podcasters to learn what's actually working in the world of podcasting and how to use their podcast to generate consistent leads in their business. I'm your host, Jenny, and I'm so excited you're here.
Hey, Savvies, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. So if you read the title of this episode, you may already know what I'm about to say. But if you didn't look at the title and you just clicked over because you noticed there was a new episode, I'm just going to be upfront and say it now. I am taking an indefinite hiatus from posting new episodes on this show. I have been putting out new episodes on this podcast for the past 5 years under the Savvy Social Hour name. And then, once I moved to the podcasting space, I changed to Savvy Podcasting for Entrepreneurs. But I've been consistently putting out new episodes for the past 5 years, whether about podcasting or not. And I've really enjoyed every moment of it. But as I'm sure you've noticed, I've been a little bit inconsistent with releasing new episodes this year when I used to post new episodes every single Thursday like clockwork. And I'm not going to lie, this pregnancy has really taken a lot out of me. And obviously my client shows come first. And that means that sometimes my own show has to take a back seat, since unfortunately I wasn't recorded as far in advance as I would have liked. And with me starting another podcast called the Moms Make Money podcast, which if you're a mom in business, definitely go check it out. It's really great. I've been having so much fun with it. But I will also be a mom to 2 kids. In just a few short months, I have a 3-year-old, but I'm having a baby in a couple months. And that means something has got to give. So for the time being, I'm taking a step back from this show. Now, I'm not sure if I'm never going to come back to it. I haven't really gotten there yet. Or if it's just a break for a couple months to get my bearings. Either way, I will certainly keep you posted. And I'm not going to be removing any episodes either. They will be up for the foreseeable future. So if you want to go back and listen to old episodes, you totally can. No issues there. However, if you want to continue connecting with me in the meantime and learn more about podcasting, I am not going anywhere. Other than not posting new episodes on the show, but I'm not actually disappearing off the internet. In the meantime, you can get connected with us over at Savvy Podcast Studio on Instagram. That is our, where we talk about podcasting and share all of our fun tips and tricks on social media. Or you can connect with me on my personal brand Instagram, which is just jenny.sunneson. So that's JENNY.SUNESON. That's where I personally hang out the most, and you can catch me in the DMs there. I am always the one responding to my DMs there. So if you want to chat, that's where you can find me. But other than that, the best way to get consistent updates from me is by joining the Savvy Pod Squad fam newsletter. And you can do this by going to savvypodcastingforentrepreneurs.com/savvy. And you will start receiving weekly emails from us with updates on the podcast industry, any cool events upcoming that I'm speaking at that you guys can join in, and so much more. I want to continue providing you with podcast updates, helpful tips and tricks, just not necessarily in this current format for the time being. I really do hope you'll continue to stay in my world because I still have a lot of amazing things planned for podcasters in 2024, like summits and bundles and audio summits and things like that, whether this podcast is running or not. But yeah, I'd love to have you join me there. So to join the email list, once again, that's savvypodcastingforentrepreneurs.com/savvy. And yeah, this is goodbye for now, but I don't know if it's a permanent goodbye. I will keep you guys updated either way. But I hope to see you on my email list or on Instagram. And yeah, I will keep you guys posted on what ends up happening if I decide to come back to the show, or if I scrap it and, go the private podcast route. I'll keep you updated. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you for tuning in all this time. It means the world to me. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast player like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Stitcher, and leave a review. You can find us at savvypodcastingforentrepreneurs.com and on Facebook at Savvy Podcasting for Entrepreneurs and Instagram at Savvy Podcasting. Make sure to join our free Facebook community for podcasters by going to savvypodcastingforentrepreneurs.com/community and join in on the exclusive community just for Savvy Podcasting for Entrepreneurs listeners. I'll see you there.